But first, we are just gonna go in this direction. Catch fire. Watch Alfredo number 72 die. And move on. See what's on the other side of this bridge. Maybe we could summon a nice enemy. That's the tree. I already looked at that tree once. That's another enemy that can't really seem to get out of there, because the enemy spawns in this game are awesome. But I can still hit it, so it's okay. Yeah, he can't even move as a death animation. That's a Hardy Taka, which is probably a shield again. Yes, it was a shield the last time, so I guess it's still a shield this time. And these are the Tsakonian runes, so I guess... Interesting. I guess this is where the actual treasure is. We just got the key to access the treasure then, I would assume. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll get there. We're almost there. I hope. I think. Maybe. Maybe these runes are insanely large. Don't really know. Is this a tree still? Yeah, that is a tree. Why is it still showing up? Am I really that close to the tree? Maybe. Maybe not. That is a very durable mage for some reason. And I'm not sure how I was so durable there. But this does look kind of like the area which I vaguely remember summoning that one enemy. So, oh, poison. Poison is still bad. So, hopefully for once I'm right, and that is a green breastplate. Can I carry that? I can. Fantastic. Guess, not really sure where it is. Why do I keep losing armor? Not sure. Oh, there it is. That's not really good. It does a lot of pierce resistance, but other than that, it's just not that great, really. Oh, well. Let's just continue on our way. Until we find the next rebirth fountain and I'm taking a break. But, you know, that's not where we are yet. We are not there yet. We are still running around in the swamp. I hope this counts as the swamp and that my memory for once is actually correct about where you summon a bloody thing. But I'm 98% sure that this is the area where you summon that thing. I'm also 87% certain that this is where you fight the three sisters, now I think about it, and about 20% sure that I'm making up most of these numbers, but I'm reasonably sure about all these things, basically. Let's leave it at that. Let's do that indeed. PG-13. Statues, you're not being very helpful in making this PG-13. But let's ignore those statues. And... oh, there we go. See, I was correct about one thing already. Yeah, I'm so good at this game. When you guess long enough, you'll eventually accidentally guess one right, I guess. Duh, viney growth! I mean, I must have a ton of these things by now, don't I? Yes, 5. Fantastic. Health regeneration. That can be kind of nice. If I cared about my health. Which, in this game, not really, but there you go. That would be really useful in Doom 3, now I think about it, actually. Or any other shooter game. You just sit still for a while and you suddenly get all of your health back. Oh, wait. See what I did there. Ugh. Yes, I'm still one of those old-fashioned people that still prefers a health bar over regenerating health crap. And just a vague way of showing how much health you have by showing some blood on the screen or something, because that's how health works, apparently. When you're near dead, your camera vision will have blood on it for a while, but when you wipe off the blood, you're okay again. And that was my random rant about regenerating health bars. Yes. I don't know either, but let's ignore that rant and quickly explore this area. I'll get to that altar in a moment. First I want to see what's over here. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that this leads to a dead end, basically, and I just want to get that dead end over with. This is not a dead end. Maybe my sneaking suspicion was very, very wrong. I don't know, but what I do know is heat shield. I can use it on myself. I just have to target nothing. just click randomly, and I guess you cast it upon yourself. Nice. Good to know. If I ever take fire damage, or take damage, I think this is one of those weird things where the enemy just takes damage, isn't it? Well, that seemed to protect me against the fire, actually. Fire resistance is still at 61%, so... I'll have to check that out in a second, actually, what Fire Shield does exactly. Let's see... protects against fire. Yeah. And 50% damage resistance. That's quite good, actually. And 4 burn... Not bad. Not bad. Definitely not bad. And there was a resurrection shrine further up ahead, but it looks like, if I can believe the map, then there's a wall over here. And the map does appear to be correct. There is indeed a wall, but this keeps on going. Yeah, okay, no. I'm just gonna leave this little area for later. I'm gonna see what is going on. Although it might actually be a better idea to activate that resurrection shrine now I think about it. Because if I die then I won't have to walk back quite as far. You know what? Let's go in this direction for a while. I'll get back to that shrine once I've activated that resurrection shrine. Frogs. Die frogs. Lots of frogs. I'm killing all of them. Except for that one. He seemed kind of nice. I'll keep him alive for now. Unless he gets in the way later. Then he is going to suffer from pain and agony and whatnot. Let's test out this thing. Okay, set me on fire, little thingy. Set me on fire. Yeah, that does seem to protect me pretty well, actually. That didn't do any damage at all, so... Yeah, not complaining there. This is an actual wall. We have finally made it to the dead end I announced several days ago. Well done, me. Well done. Durr. But that is not why we're going in this direction. We were going there to activate the rebirth fountain. But I guess we're not going to do that. We're just going to fight the boss. Which is going to be non-safe and whatever. We're just going to go there. We're going to die a horrible death and then go, oh, I guess I should have activated it after all. Oh no, I guess I'll just take a walk. Oh yes, that sounds like a good time. And I don't know why I'm talking like this. This is my normal voice, apparently. Anyway, let's click that thing and run like... Run, basically. Aw, look, they're friends! They're little friends. Aww. They look almost exactly identical. Ooh, no! Oh, did you see my health there? Ooh, my. Okay, yeah, I'm being complacent again, and I should really stop doing that. Okay, when you hear the rumbling, run like a bastard, because it will hurt considerably, as usual. Yep, don't hit me with that. I nearly died again from something that fell from the sky. I need to stop doing that. Oh, rumbling. Nope, sorry, Lich King. Oh, I guess he didn't really matter that time. Okay, my Lich King is randomly immortal every once in a while. It just does that. I don't know why. Oh, but he's my friend now.
You condemn me to another 1,000 years of undeath for a book of recipes? Take it. But know that the formulae within are dangerous to dabblers. I hope they send you to Hades.
You're so negative. Don't be silly. Look, you'd be best friends. I mean, he even has a nice hat. You don't have a hat. You want that hat. You know you want that hat, but you can't get that hat. Oh no. This hat is my Lich King, Alfredo, the master of having a hat. That is his God. Alfredo, stop dying when I'm telling how good you are. God. Utterly useless in this difficulty. Seriously. But whatever. We're just gonna continue, pretend that didn't happen. Bloody hell. Keeps dying on me when I'm... I mean, I can't even praise you. Every time I praise you, you seem to die. That's not very helpful. That's dying. Not good. Bad. Stop it. Stop dying. It's bad for you. That's gold. I'll pick it up later. I'm too lazy to pick it up now. See what you've done to me, Lich King. Alfredo. You've made me lazy. Extra lazy. And is this, yeah, the Great Tomb of blah blah blue, which I'm guessing is the side quest thing. I hope it's the side quest thing. I also hope I don't need like a key of the sun, because I have a key of the moon, and that would kind of, yeah, that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? But, you know, one way to find out. One way to find out, as usual. And I'll explore the rest of that area once we get out of the little cave, I think. Will I? No, no I won't. I'm just gonna explore it. Why do I keep changing my mind in this playthrough? I don't know. But yeah, just gonna kill these guys, and I don't feel like walking all the way back right now. So I'm just gonna go inside, see what's around here. Apparently a corrupted soul is around here. No, thank you. I know what casters do in this game. They make the me ow ow ew ew. And I don't want to ow ow. I want to yay yay. Happy times. Good times. That's what we're here for. Good times and free grog. That's why we're here. And anyone who gets that reference is awesome. And will probably then throw something at me for pointing out that that game exists. But still, that's unimportant. Some people liked it, so there you go. I kind of liked it. But I'm not telling you where it was from. Ah! Actually, that's a lie. It was from Monkey Island 4? I think it was 4, yeah. The Curse of... No, Escape from Monkey Island. That was... Wow, I'm really bad at names today. Especially bad. But, I suppose these games are not really for reminiscing about Monkey Island games. They are about killing the undead. Like that quest mob right there, the corrupted soul king. The king was not very exciting, and that will be the sun key. Yes. So I guess the real runes. Oh no, wait, there's a quest person over there. Maybe that's the treasure we were supposed to find, which we will unlock with the 2 keys, the sun and the moon key. With this door. Okay, there's no door here, but that could have been a door, I suppose. Well, no. Why would there be a door? This entire place doesn't have doors, so why would there be a random door? That would be kind of silly, wouldn't it?
A savior!
A savior!
You can't carry anymore.
Oh, bugger off.
Thank you, kind hero. But my brother is around here somewhere. When the monsters took me, they hurt him before he got away. Save him before something awful happens.
I'll do just that. I'll do just that. Eventually. But first I'm gonna sell up, because I am out of inventory space. So I will see you in a second. And for some reason I keep forgetting about side quests that I've already completed. Hello.
At last, I have everything I need. Give me a moment to make the potion, and you shall have your sample.
A sample? Let's see. I wonder how long this... Let's talk to this person while she makes the potion.
You managed to defeat Calixenia, and you do not look a day older. Did her life-draining magics not work on you? You have the book. That is what matters. You have done what was asked of you. Here, take the potion to Mera. Quickly. The child's life depends on it.
Okay. Ooh, an arcane formula. That's way more important than that silly little potion. Iron Blast, don't have that. Cinderbolt, don't have that. And the Essence of the Shade of Hector, which I don't have either. Extra attack speed would be nice. And yep, overall, kind of crap. So let's not look at that anymore. Let's get a potion.
Your potion, hero. Drink it, and you shall have the strength of many men. Now I have work to do.
I want the strength as me. Oh, I already drank it, I guess, because, yeah. Plus 6 strength randomly and plus 80 health. That is not the strength of many men. That is the strength of someone who leveled up 3 times, but, you know. Did I talk to you?
Heroes I have known
No,
have
that's
craved
not what I was supposed to talk to. Was I supposed to talk to you? No. I guess I was supposed to talk to person here. Bring the cure to Mera in Rhodes. That's exactly where we're gonna go. Because, if I remember correctly, she's standing right next to the teleporter. And that is good, because everyone likes portal sequences, and I have to show every single one of them. You!
My son is ill, and you come to me with the cure! How could anyone say the gods have abandoned us? Thank you, stranger. You are a true gift from the gods.
Just keep telling yourself that. Sounds good. Sounds good indeed. But, yes, now I'm really, really gonna sell up, so I'll see you once I've done just that. Okay, now, sold up. Happy to go along again. Find her brother. See what's going on. See if they hurt her brother. Yes, not him. Her brother. Yes, that makes far more sense to say it like that. Yes. Yes, it does. But, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna keep on going, pick up all the stuff, even though we just sold up and now our inventory is pretty much all the way full again. Lovely. I love this game sometimes. And now that we've done that, we can go back outside, maybe find her brother. Did it actually say where her brother was, or... No, I'm coming blah, Brandy was a brother, where the somewhere in the ruins. Well, that's very helpful. He is somewhere in the ruins. That is not vague at all. I just hope he's slightly further up ahead and I don't need to backtrack and miss him entirely. That he just randomly appeared somewhere while I was somewhere else. That would be kind of annoying and silly, not anilly. But anilly should be a word. It definitely should be a word. That's the thing I already had. I'm just saving that just in case, by the way, in case I do end up needing that stun resistance. And I just realized I have a bunch of these things and a bunch of those. But I picked up a green item and I can't find it anymore. Is it this thing? No, it's not that thing. It was probably this one. And it's kind of crap. So, not gonna use it. And I wasn't really a melee character anyway, as I may or may not have mentioned once or twice or 3 times or 4, 5, 6,000 million billion times, but somewhere along those lines, I believe. But yeah. Oh look, a quest thingy, the altar. Oh, that's the altar still. Apparently, finishing that quest does not make the altar go away from the map. That's a little silly if you ask me, but you know. What do I know? I am not a quest designer. Not at all. Not at all indeed. Maybe there's something else I still need to do. Maybe I need to summon that girl's brother using a magical pixie hat and a duck or something like that. I don't know. There need to be more ducks in this game. Like in Monkey Island 4. Okay, no, that's enough referencing to Monkey Island 4. That game doesn't deserve that much praise in any context, really. Because it was a little bit weird. And it had monkey combat. That is a good enough excuse to not like the game. And that hurt my Lich King a lot and barely even touched me. That is kinda neat. But would kinda like it if it didn't hurt my Lich King either. Yeah, that barely touches me, really. Oh, is that their brother, maybe? Well, there's a person who's just standing there nonchalantly going, yeah, there's a giant tree here, but you know.
I despaired of ever seeing another.
You looked bored. You weren't despaired. You were just going there, I'm a guy, I have a beard. Yeah, beard.
You have saved my sister out of the kindness of your heart. We only came to these cursed ruins because Carmi told us there was crucial information she needed about King Doros. Never again.
You're silly. You're very, very silly, and this entire quest was silly. And I'm going to ignore that there was ever such a silly quest in the existence of silliness. Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do. And I am instead just going to keep on going. Which quest do I still need to do? Yeah, the Wealth of the Ancient Kings, which is presumably further up ahead since I found 2 keys so far. Right. I think I'm going to take a little break here because I've been playing for a while now. So I hope you enjoyed this so far, and the next time I will see you at this rebirth fountain while my Lich King is dancing randomly. That's a little weird. But yes, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.